What is going on, gang? It's your boy, dbgtx-yt. As you guys can see, the lighting right now is a little bit bad. Yep, that is right. It's a little bit bad, but I wanted to go ahead and drop this message. Very quick message on the channel for everybody who's been following me from day one to now. The Twitch side of things, all the way from the Legends to Kakarot to you name it. This is for you guys. I want to go ahead first and foremost give a very quick shout out to everybody. Thanks to you guys, I was able to go ahead, save up enough money, thanks to donations, thanks to you guys coming on through and showing the support day in, day out. You know, my ad revenue was enough that I was able to save up enough money over the course of the last 3 months to go ahead and get my own spot. Hence is why lighting is the way it is right now. The place I moved into doesn't have its own lighting source in the room. Not why this video is being made. This video is not being made for the purposes of giving you guys an excuse as to why my video quality is low. It's more so for you guys. Again, that's a very special shout out to all you guys for coming through, for all the support, for everything you guys have done for me, which has turned into me having my own spot finally. As you guys can see, I got my Knicks banner back up, which is one of my biggest insignias, obviously, for my channel, is always having my Knicks banner up. Now that I'm able to work diligently and work without no restraints at this point, is my Black Clover Tuesday live. So what I will be doing is, from this point forward, instead of doing a live, instead of doing a reaction to Black Clover immediately and then posting it up and and discussing it with you guys, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and host, that is right, on my live stream. I am going to host my reaction live. I'm going to have everything set up the way it is as a reaction. I'm going to do my reaction live as I'm watching the entire episode, and then after I do that, I will hold a live discussion while the episode plays in the background, and I'm going ahead and hold a live discussion with you guys for all my Black Clover fans. Then on top of that, I will drop the highlighted version of my reaction, which you guys will get to see, and get to see the best parts of my reaction. So I'm giving you guys a triple whammy for my Black Clover Tuesday. It's something I've really been thinking about, because I know I have my reactions done, but I never, get a discussion really going. So I really want to build a discussion. I really want to build a community where people start coming in and start enjoying talking about Black Clover and what's to come. Another thing I did over the weekend is I'm starting to read. A lot of people have told me, if you really want to be on top of Black Clover, or you want to be into the community of Black Clover, you're going to have to read the manga. So I've read a few chapters, not something too far ahead, but I read the conclusion as far as what happens in the next part or two right here in the next few episodes of Black Clover. I didn't read too much, just how they end up getting out of the castle, let's put it like that. But I want to go ahead and wait for this episode to drop, see what this episode has to offer, and then after this episode is done, this upcoming episode tomorrow, then I will go ahead and proceed to start reading a bit more. And I'm thinking that over the course of the week, I should probably catch up to Black Clover, and then I'll be able to drop a video in regards to the entirety of what's happening, not only in the anime, but also in the manga. And I will continue doing my reactions to Black Clover. Yes, that is still happening on the channel. The reactions are still happening. I'm not going to put away the reactions to Black Clover anime, because of the simple fact that I want to see what is the driving force or the vision of the artist and animator. So at the end of the day, that is something that I'm looking forward to as an animator myself, and a person who deeply enjoys seeing the things that happen on screen, especially because this particular production has struggled since the very beginning, and they've still delivered consistently, day in, day out, with their quality when it comes down to Black Clover. Uh, Last but not least is the return of our PvP Fridays. So every Friday on YouTube and Twitch, we will be hosting our PvPs. It used to be just on Twitch and it was only Dragon Ball Legends, but now we're changing it up a little bit. It's going to be on Twitch and YouTube. We will start, and this will not change from this point forward. We will have it just like this, set up exactly like this until further notice. We will have 3 slots. That is right, 3 slots, and that is going to be from 7:30 p.m. all the way up to about 11:30 p.m. or 12 o'clock, depending on how much fun we're having that Friday. And what is going to end up happening is exactly this. We're going to start this stuff up with an hour to 2 hours of Dragon Ball Legends. If I did my grind correctly leading up to Friday, I should have enough for a PvP summon. I should have enough to be able to do a super summon for you guys. And at the end of the day, I should be able to hop in directly into the PvP portion of Fridays with Dragon Ball Legends without having to do anything else besides PvP for the next hour, 2 hours, and so on and so forth. So please make sure that if you're into Dragon Ball Legends, you come on through the channel on YouTube and Twitch on Fridays at 7:30 New York time. Another thing that we'll be playing now, bringing it back to both channels, will be, of course, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, which is the staple of my YouTube channel, or used to be the staple of my YouTube channel, is making this triumphant return to the channel. And we will be playing 1 hour, that is right, 1 hour of Dragon Ball Xenoverse. And in that hour, what we will be doing is strictly PvP, whether it's an endless battle. We'll be rotating the endless battles. So if we have a lot of people who want to fight and join, we'll rotate it after 3 rounds, 3 set matches. We'll rotate, add new people. Another thing that we can possibly do also is team battles. But I would like to hold off on the team battle portion of it because there's just some people don't follow the rules, and I will be having random people coming into the fray, and you know, they'll be in their own party. They're not going to listen. So I'm thinking that I'm going to hold off on team battles until I have a good slot for that. And I'm believing that what is going to happen is that Saturdays, for my dbgtx Saturday show, I will host Xenoverse there, and it will be team battles. So it'll be me and my squad versus people in their squads. I think that will be a way to implement Xenoverse on a streaming basis, and it'd be kind of cool seeing how you guys go ahead and face up against my guys and my squad. Last but not least, the third game on the Friday slot will be Dragon Ball FighterZ. As you guys may know, Syriax has been hosting FighterZ Night on Friday, so it's been a blessing in a way that we have, we have somebody in the community that I know, that I interact with, that constantly holds these things on Fridays. So that way we have interactivity with people not only from the Dragon Ball FighterZ community, but people that I know also from the Twitter community, that we have interaction, but we don't have as much. So now that they are knowing, they're starting to get to know me by my Dragon Ball FighterZ abilities and techniques. I'm thinking that that's changing a bit of the concept that, I'm just a Xenotuber, or, I don't play anything else but mobile gaming. So it's something of a sort of a revelation, something that Syriax has helped me with. So shout out to Syriax for that. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave it at that. That is the news I wanted to drop to you guys today. New apartment, shout out to you guys. Thank you for everything. And we're coming with the heat starting Friday with PvP Fridays. We're gonna have a block of Legends, a block of Xenoverse, and a block of Dragon Ball Fighters. That is Friday. Saturday, we have the dbgtx show. Of course, you already know that that's a melee of all different types of things, and that we usually select and pick and choose what we want on that day. But I'm thinking that I will have a set schedule made no later than Thursday, and I will give it to you, and I will post it up for you guys on the subscriber community tab. So please make sure you hit the notification bell, make sure you hit the thumbs up, make sure you're coming on through, and keep pushing the word. dbgtx is back on YouTube and Twitch, and we're about to take off. 2020 is the year right here. King of Kakarot over and